the land of Lincoln Trophy. This is the prized possession for the winner of the Illinois-Northwestern football rivalry. In recent years, Northwestern has reigned supreme, winning 6 in a row in 14 of the last 18 meetings. But with a new regime at the helm in Champaign looking to turn the tide, we'll see who comes out this year as the top dog in the state of Illinois. Coming up next. It's Northwestern, it's Illinois, it's rivalry week. We are ready. Week 12 of the season is here, and I couldn't be more excited to bring you guys this game. It's going to be a fun one today. Northwestern rolling into Champaign on a little bit of a downward slope. They've lost their last 3 in a row, but they've played pretty solid defense all year. You can see the defensive numbers there. Illinois' defense, besides last week, has been playing pretty solid, so we'll see if that can continue. Of course, with the last home game of the season, there's this last chance to make some impressions on some good prospects visiting this week. And if you hadn't heard, Mike Epstein, the starting running back for Illinois, he will be out today, but he will be back for the bowl game. So it'll be Chase Brown and Chase Hayden, the two Chases that'll take the helm at running back. Northwestern wins the toss, elects to receive, and we are ready to go. War Memorial Stadium is rocking, and Caleb Griffin is going to send us off. It's rivalry week. Isaiah Bowser takes it from the end zone. He's going up the left side of the field, and he's got some room, and he's got a nice return going, and he is brought down just short of midfield. A good start for Pat Fitzgerald and his Northwestern Wildcats squad. And we'll show you a quick look at the college football playoff rankings as of today. You can see Florida and Auburn at the top. Iowa looking to play in the Big Ten championship game. Of course, those two Big Ten de facto semifinal games, we will be showing you those scores all today. And on the first play, Seth Coleman almost picks off Hunter Johnson. And that would have been a heck of a start for Illinois. Hunter Johnson, of course, the starting quarterback for Northwestern, and they like to run the ball a lot. Isaiah Bowser is going to take it, and he's picking up some extra yards there as he gets a nice 17-yard run. Northwestern likes to run the ball a lot of play action, a lot of read options with Hunter Johnson. He's a mobile quarterback, and he's going to fire there to Jace James, who picks up 4 yards and a first down. This offense really had been struggling the last 3 weeks. They've only put up less than 20 points in the last 3 games. So we'll see if this defense can take advantage of it and give Isaiah Williams in the offense a good game to work with today. Hunter Johnson fires over the middle to Malik Washington, and that's a first down. So quickly, Northwestern is already in the red zone, and Illinois blitzes, and it's a touchdown. Berkeley Holman hauls it in. Hunter Johnson hit as he threw. And what a start for Northwestern. They move up and down the field. And what a play by Hunter Johnson with Illinois blitzing in his face. He fires in a dart into Holman. And as promised, here's our first studio update of the game. Ohio State and Michigan, the de facto semifinal game to play into the Big Ten championship in the East. Ohio State off to an early 3-0 lead. And of course, we'll show you Nebraska and Iowa as well. Kyron Cumby, he's going to return it. He's going up the sideline. He's got some room. He breaks a tackle, and he's shoved out of bounds at the 45. Kyron Cumby has been an absolute beast returning kickoffs this year. 2 touchdowns. And he keeps that trend going. He gives Illinois some good field position to start here. Both offenses starting with good field position today. And Isaiah Williams is going to take it. He breaks a tackle, and he's brought down for a 5-yard gain. This team coming off a heartbreaking loss last week to Minnesota, which was a back-and-forth game for most of the duration. And Illinois just came up just short. Chase Brown there gets the reception. Chase Brown, of course, we presume will be RB1. I've heard reports that he'll be sharing a lot of time with Chase Hayden as well. So we'll see how that plays out today. Chase Brown gets his first handoff, and he gets 5 yards. He gets the first down. We'll see how much Illinois really misses Mike Epstein today. It's unfortunate he couldn't be out here today for senior day, but we will see Mike Epstein for the bowl game next week. So that's something to be looking forward to if you're Illini fans. And I wouldn't be able to keep going if I didn't mention Greg Newsome in this Northwestern defense. They've been very solid all year. Greg Newsome, number 2, a first-round draft prospect at corner. And you expect to see him have his hand in a lot of the action today. So now it's 3rd down 4. An early conversion situation for Illinois. Can they do it? Williams is going to fire, and he hits Luke Ford. He was wide open, trying to find his way around, but he picks up the first down. Nice play there by Williams. And now it's 1st and 10. Play action. Williams is going to bail to his right. And this time he's just going to tuck it and run, and he gets the first down. Isaiah Williams quickly moving out of the pocket, creating plays. 1st down and 10 again, and this time he's going to roll to his left. Isaiah is going to take it again, and he doesn't quite get the first down, but Illinois will take the 9 yards there. So now 2nd and 1. Illinois is at the 6-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Chase Hayden, who puts on a beautiful move, and he scores. Touchdown, Illinois. Welcome to the ball game, Chase Hayden. What a move. Oh, that was a nasty juke, and nice blocking there up front by Illinois as well. And just like that, we are tied. Both offense moves the ball up and down the field. And here we go for the Big Ten West Division champion. Nebraska is up early on the road at Iowa, 7-0. Iowa, of course, with 1 loss, they're ranked number 6. If they win today, they have a shot to get into the playoff as well if they can take care of business in the Big Ten championship. But I know both teams are, actually all 4 teams, I should say, have their first sights and aspirations set on the Big Ten championship. First and 10, Isaiah Bowser gets the carry, and he just comes up short of the first down. So it'll be 2nd and inches. Johnson, he's going to be facing a blitz. Hit as he throws, and he hits Mangieri. Charlie Mangieri hauls it in there with a man right behind him. And so far, Hunter Johnson has done pretty well faring against this Illini blitz. He's made some good throws with pressure right in his face, and he hits Holman again. Holman was wide open, and he gets a 20-yard reception for a first down. Berkeley Holman already having an early impact on the game. And so far, these defenses haven't had answers. Johnson somehow evades the pressure. He gets out of the pocket, and he picks up 4 yards there. Hunter Johnson really making some plays early on today. He's going to be facing another blitz, but this time he just gets rid of it. And it'll be 3rd down and 6. I wonder if this is 4-down territory for Northwestern. Johnson is going to be facing some pressure, and he is sacked. That was Keith Randolph in there. Keith Randolph working his magic on the right tackle, and he gets to Johnson, who held on to the ball a little too long there, and Illinois forces the punt. When things are in doubt, this Illini defensive front always seems to make a play. They've been spectacular all season. So now the offense back. Chase Brown going to get the ball, and he gets a solid 9 yards. We'll see how much we see today of Chase Hayden. He only got that 1 carry for the touchdown on the last drive. But that was a pretty nice looking move he put on the Wildcats defender there. And there's a lot of high praise about Chase Hayden as well. Of course, he transferred in from Arkansas. That screen for Armstrong doesn't go anywhere. But Chase Hayden transferred in from Arkansas, and he was a highly touted recruit coming out of high school. Didn't really pan out there in Fayetteville and Arkansas. So Illinois is happy to have him. They can see if they can develop him and really squeeze out that potential that he's got. He's just a sophomore, and we'll see what the future holds at that position. But for now, Chase Browns remains the primary back, so now it's 3rd down and 10. Isaiah changing some routes at the line. Play action. Williams is going to have to roll to his right yet again. And he's running out of time. He's going to fire across the middle. It's Cumbie, and he drops it. A busted play and a risky throw thrown across the middle of the field like that. Cumbie had it, but don't know if he would have picked up the first down anyways. So Illinois, regardless, will have to punt. And now the Wildcats get the ball right back at the 18-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. He's going to fire all the way to the left, and he hits Malik Washington right on the sideline. Nice throw and nice catch by Washington. And Hunter Johnson has not been afraid to air it out so far today. He's doing it again. He hits J.J. Jefferson, the leading receiver for the Wildcats. He gets his first reception of the day. And these Wildcat receivers are getting a lot of the action so far. Johnson facing another blitz, and he just fires it out of bounds. No one was home. Great defense by Illinois. So now it's 3rd down and 4. Can the defense continue to get these early stops? Tight end in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Bowser, and Illinois was all over it. That's a 4-yard loss. Seth Coleman in there to make the tackle. Tariq Barnes in there came in on the blitz. And another big stop for the Illini. And Northwestern's punting it right away. DeLayvin Campbell, he's got room to work with this time. He's going to move to his left. He's got some nice blocks. He's going up the left side of the field. He's past midfield. And it's a 28-yard return. Beautiful vision by DeLayvin Campbell. Nice blocking by Illinois. And they're going to start with great field position here. First play, a bubble screen out to Kamari Thompson, and that's a beautiful play design. That's a first down. Kamari Thompson getting his first hands in the action today. Hand off to Chase Brown, and that time, Northwestern was all over that. Number 44, Khalid Jones, broke right through the guard and got right to Chase Brown. 7-7 after the first quarter. And so far, it's been a pretty action-packed game. 2nd and 13. It's going to be a fake screen, and Williams lofts it to Cumbie, and he's open, and he scores. Touchdown, Illinois. It looked like a fake screen, and Kyron Cumbie ran down the sideline. He was wide open, and Isaiah just lofted it up to him, and nobody was there. And Kyron Cumbie streaking down the sideline is usually a good sight to see for Illinois, and it ends up being a touchdown. Nebraska now up 10-0 going early into the second quarter on Iowa. And if you're an Iowa fan, you got to be a little nervous now. We all know what happened in Champaign a few weeks ago. Nebraska came in 7-0, ranked number 4 in the country, and Illinois took it to them and put a huge dent on their championship aspirations. Hunter Johnson breaks a tackle, and he's wrapped up. He's still not down, and they're going to give him the first down there. Wow. Some nice running by Hunter Johnson, and he's at it again, and he cuts to the inside there. If he had cut to the outside, he may have had a few extra yards. And this running game is starting to catch Illinois off guard. It's going to be a fumble, though, and it's picked up by Prince Green. Right as I speak, Tariq Barnes comes in, lays a hit on Isaiah Bowser, and Prince Green recovers the fumble. And that's a huge turnover for Illinois. But we're going to have a booth review. Tariq Barnes forced the fumble. And I don't know, that one looked close. And it looks like he is down to me.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the play is reversed. And it is a first down after all for Northwestern. So they continue to drive. It's going to be an option play, and Hunter Johnson just keeps it, and he picks up another first down. Running game really working for the Wildcats on this drive. This time it's a handoff to Bowser. He cuts upfield, and he gets another first down. Huge run after huge run for Northwestern. Washington in motion. It's going to be a handoff on a jet sweep, and he breaks a tackle, but Tariq Barnes is there to clean it up. And boy, Malik Washington, if he had gotten past Barnes, might have had 6 there. Illinois is going to bring a blitz as Northwestern throws, and Hunter Johnson misfires to Mangieri. Mangieri couldn't hang on there. Nice play by Jartavius Martin to force that incompletion. So now it's 3rd down and 8. Illinois looking to preserve their lead. Johnson fires to the sideline, and it's Berkeley Holman again for the first down. Berkeley Holman always seeming to come up with huge catches so far in the first half. Isaiah Bowser gets the handoff now, and Northwestern is just quickly sucking the life out of Illinois with these big conversions and run plays. And Bowser's going to get the handoff again to the left side, and he gets pummeled as he's going out of bounds, but he picks up 5, so now it's 3rd down and 3. Johnson is going to be looking to throw. He's got time, and he fires to the left, and it's Isaiah Bowser, and it's a first down right at the chains. So now it's 1st and goal from the 5. It's going to be a screen for J.J. Jefferson, and he walks in. Touchdown, Northwestern. And that was a beautifully designed play there by Pat Fitzgerald and his offense. The screen there for J.J. Jefferson, and the safety, Jartavius Martin, was brought away by his man, and that just opened up a huge hole there. Beautiful play call from Northwestern, and they tie the game up. Back with these scores, Michigan gets into the end zone. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown, and so far a pretty close game in the Big House. Kyron Cumbie looking to return. And he's going up the sideline. He's got a hole, and he's brought down by his ankles for a 35-yard return. Every time Kyron Cumbie goes streaking up the sideline, we have to hold our breath. Isaiah's going to bring some men inside. Doesn't like what he sees. And it's going to be a run play, and Chase Brown picks up a solid 5 yards there. Illinois not been afraid to change the plays at the line of scrimmage all season. Isaiah keeps it this time on the read option, and that didn't look like the right move there, and it results in a 3-yard loss. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Cumbie in motion. Play action. Williams is going to bail to his left. And he's looking downfield. He's going to fire it, and it is caught by Jafar Armstrong. And it's a first down. How in the world was that ball completed? Isaiah just seemingly had no time to throw and just lofted it down there at the last second. And Jafar Armstrong came streaking across the field. And somehow that ball landed into his hands, and it's a first down. What a conversion for Illinois. And so now Illinois working with 5 wide. Williams is going to fire downfield looking for Kamari Thompson, and it's off the back of the Northwestern helmet. This Northwestern secondary, of course, especially last year, was Very well known for how good that was. That unit was one of the best in college football. And against Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game, they really shined. Greg Newsome especially really made it tough for Justin Fields in Ohio State in that Big Ten championship game. And a lot of those guys are returning this year, so it's a tough team to throw against and attack downfield with the passing game. And so far, Isaiah Williams hasn't been afraid to do so, and it's deflected away again. Greg Newsome in there. And Illinois hasn't been afraid to test this Wildcats secondary, but they haven't had much success thus far. Play action. Williams is going to look to his left. He fires quickly to Chase Brown, and that one was deflected away, and it was Greg Newsome again. This guy is having his hands, his paw in the action all over the field. 3rd down and 10. Play action. Williams facing a blitz, and he's going to be sacked. Trevor Kent just blew through the line and got right to Isaiah Williams, wrapped him up. Illinois is going to bleed the clock out now as we're approaching 2 minutes in the half. And Caleb Griffin is going to send it up, and he knocks it through. So at least Illinois gets the field goal to take the lead back. More updates. Ohio State now up 20-7 on Michigan. And of course, Ohio State, with their notorious dominance over Michigan in recent years, they've won something like 16 of the last 17 games against Michigan. They have owned them, and that's a huge monkey that Michigan wants to get off their back. 2nd down and 3 now. Johnson hands it off to Bowser, hurdles a down to line-eye defender, and just comes up short of the 1st down. 3rd and inches. It's going to be a screen for Holman, and Holman's got room to work with, and he picks up 15 yards. Illinois was not ready for that play call, and it worked to perfection. Porter gets the handoff this time. He's brought down, and Northwestern calls a timeout. Johnson on 2nd and 10 fires to the left. It's Harper, and he gets out of bounds. Not much to gain there for Jeff Harper. Northwestern with 2 timeouts now, but it's 3rd down and 6. It's going to be a screen set up for Bowser, and he breaks off 2 tackles, but he stumbles and is brought down behind the line. Illinois calls a timeout, and what looked like a busted screen there for Northwestern ends up being a stumble by Isaiah Bowser. They have to punt it away, and Illinois is going to get the ball back. That punt goes in the end zone. It's a touchback. So now we'll see what this offense can do. 1:16 left in the half. They have 2 timeouts. On the first play, Williams is going to fire to Cumbie in traffic, and he somehow hangs on. But the clock is running. Williams bringing the receivers back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to fire downfield, looking for Navarro, and he had it for a second. Couldn't hang on, and that's number 2 again, Greg Newsome. He has been a thorn in the side so far for Isaiah Williams in this passing attack. Williams is going to roll to his right on 3rd down and 4. He's going to fire downfield, and that ball is incomplete. And just like that, Illinois is going to be punting again. It's a 3 and out, and Northwestern is going to get the ball back with seemingly good field position. Isaiah Bowser is going to make a man miss, and he's going up the left sideline, and he's just across midfield. So now Northwestern gets the ball back after the 3 and out, and they have 41 seconds and 2 timeouts to at least tie the game here. Johnson has all day to throw, and he fires across the middle for Bowser, and he hangs on. Northwestern has to call a timeout, but they're getting close to field goal range. Johnson is going to fire again. It's wide open. James in the flats. He gets pummeled, but Jace James picks up 10 yards, and it's another 1st down. Johnson looking to throw again. He's got running out of time. He fires to Washington, and Malik Washington picks up another first down. Northwestern just seemingly finding the first down holes on every play. Johnson fires again to Malik Washington, who was open, and he gets a first down. And just like that, this defense is in jeopardy of giving up a touchdown. And Johnson fires to J.J. Jefferson, and they do get the touchdown. Wow. 41 seconds, and first down after first down. And Northwestern is able to squeeze in the touchdown right at the end of the half on Illinois. And that's not at all what you want to see if you're Ryan Walters, the defensive coordinator. Illinois had no answer. Kyron Cumbie's going to get the ball, and he's going down the sideline, but he voluntarily goes out of bounds with 2 seconds left. I don't know if he would have made it all the way, but he wanted to get out of bounds so he could at least give the offense a Hail Mary chance. And Williams is going to roll to his left, trying to buy more time. He's going to fire downfield. It's way short. It's caught by Luke Ford, but that'll go down as a 28-yard reception into the books. But Northwestern rolls right through the defense at the end of the half there and takes the lead. Northwestern just edging out Illinois in passing and rushing yards so far. Both teams have been even with time of possession. No turnovers thus far. It's been a relatively clean game. But Northwestern really having its moments on offense where they have moved the ball on this Illini defense at ease. And that's not at all how this offense has been looking the past few weeks. Williams on the first play of the second half keeps it on the option, and he is stuffed behind the line. Northwestern with the momentum going into the half, and they have carried it over here. First play, play action. Williams is going to roll to his right, and there's nobody home, and he runs out of bounds, and it's another 4-yard loss. A mental blunder there by Williams. And now the Illini have dug themselves a 3rd and 18 hole. Northwestern brings a blitz, and Williams is just going to dump it off to Chase Hayden, who tries to make a man miss in the open field, but wasn't able to do it. And it's going to be a quick 3 and out to open the half for the Illini. Hugh Robertson sends it away. Isaiah Bowsers has a lot of room to work with here. He rolls back to the right, and he cuts back over the middle, and he's got himself a nice return. And now Northwestern is starting with the ball at near the 40-yard line of Illinois with a 4-point lead. Johnson fires to Jace James on the first play, and he picks up another first down. Almost 5 of the last 6 plays have been first downs for Northwestern. Johnson is going to keep it this time on the designed run, but he's wrapped up there by Seth Coleman. Nice play there by Coleman. And the way things have been going in the last couple drives for this defense, these players like Tariq Barnes and Seth Coleman and Jamal Woods are going to have to start making plays here. Johnson's going to fire to Young in the flats, and he breaks a tackle. He picks up a block, and he somehow stumbles. And Illinois catches a huge break because if he did not stumble there, he had a lot of room to work with. It's going to be a blitz on 3rd down, and it goes nowhere. Hunter Johnson hit as he threw, and that was a busted play there, so the defense does step it up there on 3rd down, and they force the field goal attempt. And there's a flag down. And fortunately, it's a false start, so that's going to move Northwestern back 5 yards. Trey Finnison, their kicker, is a very solid kicker, so he can hit from this distance. But he's going to hook it on this one, and it's wide left. I stand corrected. Trey Finnison has been money all year, and he hooks it just wide left there on that field goal attempt. And after all, Illinois comes through unscathed. How about that? We'll see if the offense can take advantage of the missed field goal. Isaiah Williams keeps it on the option, and he's going to slide, picks up 5 yards. We'll see if that can turn the momentum here in Illinois' favor. And if you haven't noticed, Chase Hayden is in the game at running back, and he picks up the first down. So Chase Hayden is now the primary back, at least for this drive. Chase Brown got most of the carries in the first half, so we'll see if this keeps being treated like a committee for Illinois or if they stick with Hayden the rest of the half. Isaiah Williams had nothing going on there, so now it's 2nd and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Hayden, who tries to find a hole through the middle and only gets 4, so now it's 3rd down and 6. And it's going to be a design screen for Navarro, and that does not go anywhere. Greg Newsome again with the tackle. He was all over Navarro. And this guy is showing why he is a first-round talent, because he has been making plays all day, and the offense is going to have to punt the ball away yet again. Isaiah Bowser has had many returns so far in special teams, and he gets another one there. So a tough start for the offense in the second half rather. Johnson keeps it on the design QB run, and he picks up a first down on some nice blocking there. And the defense is right back on the field. Johnson fires. He was hit as he threw, and that one went into no man's land. 2nd down and 10 now. It's going to be a keeper on an option, and Johnson runs into his own man. He hits the right tackle there. And fortunately, that stops him just enough to force a 3rd down and 7. Illinois fakes the blitz. He fires downfield for Jace James, and they rule him incomplete. And Illinois is fortunate there because Jace was wide open down the sideline. They do not review it, and they force a Northwestern punt. Another big stop by the defense. Campbell trying to make a man miss. He can't quite do it, but he gets 8 yards there on the return. A couple stalling drives for the offense to begin the second half. We'll see if they make adjustments here and can move the ball. First play they're going to be throwing. Isaiah dumps it off to Thompson, and Thompson puts his head down, and he picks up a first down. That's a good start for the drive. Hayden is going to get it to the right, and the man can't get him, and he picks up a first down. Nice running there by Chase Hayden. Chase Hayden a little bit more speedy than Chase Brown. Hayden more of the speedy back that's a lot more agile, and Hayden more of, or Brown rather, is more of the power back, if you will. And right now it continues to be Chase Hayden in at running back. He's going to get the ball again, and he tries to hit the hole over the middle. Can't quite do it. It got snuffed out there by Northwestern, so now it's 3rd down and 7. Illinois is at midfield. You wonder if Illinois maybe thinks about 4-down territory here. And they won't have to worry about it this time as Isaiah fires a seam in there to Kyron Cumby, who has his 3rd reception of the day. Cumby, of course, had that big touchdown reception in the first half where he was wide open on the fake screen. And with 1st down and 10, Isaiah is going to roll to his right. He fires downfield, and it's going to be an interception. Hampton's going the other way. He's got blockers, and he gets pushed out of bounds by Chase Hayden. And A.J. Hampton forces the first turnover of the game. He picks off Isaiah Williams as he was rolling to his right. And A.J. Hampton, along with Greg Newsome, part of this lethal Northwestern secondary. And you see here, Isaiah had a man open right at the sideline, and he got a little too greedy there and threw to a covered receiver. And Hampton just picked him off, jumped that route. And it's become a theme now for Illinois as Hunter Johnson fires wildly out of bounds, and they're lucky that he didn't dump it off to Bowser there. But interceptions have become a theme now for Isaiah Williams. The second half of the season especially, he's averaged about 1 a game. And it's definitely a trend that you don't want to see continue if you're Illinois. Isaiah Williams, of course, has been doing so much with his versatility and his mobility at quarterback, but that's something that needs to be cleaned up. And Berkeley Holman puts on a juke on Witherspoon and picks up the first down. My goodness, Berkeley Holman is having a day. Bowser gets the handoff. Unfortunately, he was wrapped up there by Calvin Avery. And Johnson breaks a tackle and he pitches back. Nobody's there. Witherspoon looking to pick it up. He can't do it, but Tariq Barnes is there. He picks it up and he's wrapped up and he's brought down. A huge turn of events, and Hunter Johnson on the read option. Looks like he's upset there with somebody because he breaks a tackle and he was looking to pitch there to Bowser, but Bowser was brought down and he wasn't there, and Witherspoon was there trying to get it. He couldn't quite pick it up, and Tariq Barnes fortunately recovers it. And how about that? Both teams exchanging turnovers now, and Illinois gets the ball inside the 40-yard line with a chance to cut into this lead or take the lead. First play, Isaiah's firing to Cumbie. And that's a nice 7 yards. Cumbie with his 4th reception of the day. And how about that? A big turn of events now for Illinois. We'll see if they can take advantage of it. Williams gets the first down on the keeper. Fresh set of downs now. Cumbie in motion. And he's going to fire it to Cumbie, and he was brought down by guess who? Greg Newsome read that play like a book. And Illinois is lucky that Cumbie held on to that one. Well, that'll do it. The end of the third quarter, quite an eventful one. Both teams with huge turnovers. A huge blunder by Northwestern in the option game, and Illinois is looking to take advantage of it now. It's the fourth quarter. Illinois is down 17-21 at home. And Williams is going to fire into Kamari Thompson. Nice throw there by Williams. But it's 3rd down and 7 now. Cumbie taken out of the game momentarily. We'll see what's up with him. But it's 3rd down and 7, and Williams fires over the middle looking for Kamari Thompson again, and it's incomplete. So that'll set up 4th down and 7. And Cumbie having a little back spasm issues, but they're going to leave him in the game. He is too much of an asset, too much of a weapon to take out of the game at this point. We're now into the 4th quarter of the final week of the regular season. Williams knocks it through. And look at this. Ohio State is up 27-17 on Michigan. And Michigan reliving the nightmares that have plagued them over the last 15 or so years, with Ohio State 1 quarter away from going back to the Big Ten championship game after an 0-3 start to the season. Bowser is going to get the pitch on the first play. He breaks a tackle there, picks up 8 yards. Bowser has had a good day, getting the ball a lot. They're going to give it to him again, and he gets the first down. Northwestern working out of the pistol. And Hunter Johnson's going to keep it. He's picking up a huge hole, and he's got a 20-yard gain there. Nice blocking by Illinois, and Hunter Johnson has been a problem on the ground. But this time, he's got nowhere to go. The blitz worked off that time, and Jamal Woods is in there for his first sack of the day. The dam collapsed there, and Hunter Johnson had nowhere to go. 2nd and 15 now. Johnson's going to keep it again. He's got more blockers, and he picks up 9. Illinois is really going to have to pin their ears back to get a stop here. It's a screen to Porter, and he is forced out of bounds. That was Shaman Cooper in there. And it's 4th and 5, but Pat Fitzgerald sends the offense back out on the field. They're going to snap it. Johnson facing pressure, and he fires downfield to Malik Washington for a first down. Are you kidding me? A huge conversion for Northwestern. It seems like they've been getting those all day. And Illinois has had no answer for it. Another run for a 5-yard gain, and that's just a defleeting first down conversion there. Bowser gets the handoff, and he goes nowhere. 3rd down and 5 now. It's a handoff to Bowser, but he's brought down. This time, Illinois was all over it, and Northwestern is going to settle for the field goal. What a play there by Illinois to stop Bowser with a draw on 3rd down and 4. Finnison puts it through, but if you're Illinois, you have to be satisfied with that. They wanted to keep Northwestern out of the end zone. So now it's going to be a 24-20 game with 4 minutes and change in the 4th quarter. Cumbie trying to make a man miss in the open field, and he's brought down. It is crunch time now if you're Illinois. They are down 4 points at home to their rival, who is looking to get their 6th win on the season and become bowl eligible. Williams picking up nice blocking there, and he gets the first down. It is senior day. There's a packed crowd, a lot of expectations going into this game. Of course, Illinois has lost 6 in a row to Northwestern, and Northwestern has owned Illinois in the last 20 years. And Williams fires downfield to Navarro, and he hauls it in. A 19-yard reception. Nice play there by Illinois, and they move the chains. Field goals are not going to cut it at this stage in the game. Illinois is looking to get into the end zone. Navarro hauls it in 5 yards over the middle of the field. And Illinois is moving the ball when they need to. Hayden gets the carry, and he gets the first down. Chase Hayden has been getting the carries for most of the second half. 1st down and 10. Williams rolling to his right. He's going to fire downfield, and it's incomplete. Nice play there by Northwestern. Williams was looking for Brian Hightower there. 2nd down and 10 now. And it's going to be a run to Chase Brown, and he picks up 6 yards. Chase Brown now back into the game. And it's 3rd down and 4. This is 4-down territory, of course, for this Illini offense. Williams moves Brown to the right side. They hand it off to him, and he can't quite get the first down. It's going to be 4th down and 1, and they got to go for it. Illinois going into goal line formation. 4th down and 1. The handoff to Hayden, and he gets it. The chains are moved. It's a 1st down, and now there's 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go. So now clock management becomes a factor. Illinois looks like is just going to let the clock bleed out here before they snap it. Northwestern not calling any timeouts yet. But if I was Pat Fitzgerald, I would start thinking about calling those timeouts now if Illinois continues to bleed the clock out. Here's the handoff to Hayden, and he is short of the goal line, but it's a 3-yard gain. And Northwestern is not calling their timeouts. So Illinois will, of course, let the clock bleed out here. 2nd down and goal from the 3-yard line. Illinois down by 4, looking to take the lead. It's a handoff to Brown, and he walks in. Touchdown, Illinois. They take the lead with 1:10 to go. A clutch drive by Illinois in crunch time. The PAT is good, and they have a 3-point lead on their rival at home with 1:10 to go. And now if you're the defense, you have 1 minute, 10 seconds to hold on. And the state of Illinois is back into the Illini's hands. Both teams been even, both halves. It's been a great game, a great battle thus far. Shouldn't expect anything less during rivalry week. First down and 10. Johnson throwing on the first play. He hits Malik Washington, and it's a first down. Northwestern has shown the ability to move the ball in this defense at ease in crunch time when they've needed to. And Bowser just gets hammered there and forces Northwestern to call a timeout. Shimon Cooper laying the hit down there. 2nd and 5. Johnson facing pressure, and he's sacked. Northwestern calls a timeout, and it's 3rd down and 8. 55 seconds left in the game. It's do or die for Northwestern. Johnson is going to fire over the middle, and he hits Mangieri. Charlie Mangieri running a go route up the middle of the field, and they convert. Johnson on 1st down and 10. He's going to fire, and he hits J.J. Jefferson for the first down, and now Northwestern is in field goal range. They can tie the game here. He's going to fire on the first play. It's Mangieri again, picks up a block and gets out of bounds. And quickly, Northwestern is knocking on the door. And they're not just looking to tie the game, they're looking for 6. Johnson fires over the middle to James, and he scores! Northwestern has done it again. They score with 30 seconds left in the game. And the PAT makes it a 4-score game. War Memorial Stadium is silent. Kyron Cumby is going to take it up the sideline, and he can't get a good return there. So now it's 27 seconds to go. Illinois has to get in the end zone. They have 3 timeouts. Williams on the first play is going to fire downfield, and he hits Hightower, and he's brought down in midfield. That's a good start. Williams racing the offense back up to the line of scrimmage. They're not calling timeouts here. The clock is stopped momentarily. And if you're Illinois, you want a shot at the end zone. Williams is going to roll to his right, and he's got a man downfield. He's going to fire. It's Kamari Thompson. It's a touchdown! A prayer with 13 seconds to go, and Illinois takes the lead. Kamari Thompson breaking away downfield. Isaiah Williams rolling to his right. Nobody was home. He sees Kamari Thompson, and he fires a bomb. And Thompson hauls it in. Are you kidding me? This place is going nuts right now. The play of the game. The play of the year for Illinois, and they take the lead with 13 seconds to go on Northwestern. Unbelievable. This place is a madhouse right now, and Northwestern has 13 seconds to keep their bowl eligibility hopes on the line. Bowser taking the ball, and he is down. Only 7 seconds to go. 7 seconds away. Johnson looking to throw, and he's going to be sacked. Timeout, Wildcats. 3 seconds to go. Illinois is 3 seconds away from defeating their rival, ending a 6-year drought. and ending Northwestern's bowl eligibility hopes on the year. Here we go. Johnson looking to throw, and he's sacked. Ball game. Illinois is victorious, and the Illini are back on top of the state of Illinois. The play of the game, of course. Isaiah Williams to Kamari Thompson. Illini fans are going to remember that one for a long time. A thrilling come-from-behind win. Illinois celebrating all over the field. They have just ended a 6-year drought to their arch rivals from up north. And they have crowned an 8-win season for the first time since 2007. Northwestern is not going bowling, and Illinois has done it. What a game. What a finish to the regular season. Isaiah Williams, a huge part of that thrilling finish. 258 yards, 2 touchdown passes. Those 2 touchdown throws were electric to Kamari Thompson and to Kyron Cumbie earlier in the game. Just an unbelievable performance from Isaiah Williams. He came in clutch there at the end of the game when Illinois needed him most. Hunter Johnson, he had a tremendous day as well. 29 of 38. He threw for 304 yards. He had 4 touchdown passes and no interceptions. Hunter Johnson may have played the best game of his career, and his team still came up short. Johnson, of course, was a huge factor on the ground as well. He had 38 yards on the ground. Isaiah Bowser as well, 76 yards on 16 attempts. Northwestern was very effective in the running game. As far as Illinois, Isaiah Williams had a lot of action on the ground. Chase Brown and Chase Hayden, look at that. Filling in for Mike Epstein. They both get 53 yards and a touchdown. Couldn't be almost any more even of a stat line for those two, as they split the carries almost evenly. And they did a pretty solid job, if you ask me, in Epstein's absence. As far as receiving for Illinois, Kyron Cumbie, he has turned into a star this season. He yet again leads the team in receptions with 5 of them. He had 61 yards. He had a touchdown reception in the first half. Kamari Thompson with 4 receptions, 79 yards, and a touchdown that may go down as one of the greatest touchdowns in Illini football history. With 13 seconds to go on their arch rival, Kamari Thompson. He has made huge catches all year, and that one will go down forever. Donnie Navarro as well, 3 receptions, 21 yards. Luke Ford, Jafar Armstrong, even Brian Hightower had a reception as well. Almost everybody had at least a reception on the day for Illinois. As far as Northwestern, they threw the ball a lot today. Malik Washington had a great day, 6 receptions for 96 yards. He picked up first down after first down, and so did Berkeley Holman, the captain, the 5th-year senior for Northwestern. He had a huge day. He had that huge touchdown in the first half, 5 receptions for 64 yards. J.J. Jefferson as well, another senior Wildcat on this team. He had 2 touchdown receptions, the big one there right at the end of the game, the go-ahead touchdown with 30 seconds to go. Jace James as well had a great day. Great performance from Hunter Johnson and his receiving corps. As far as defensively for Northwestern, A.J. Hampton, of course, got the interception. And you can't go away without mentioning Greg Newsome. He got a sack as well, 2 tackles for losses. He had a deflection there, but he was definitely a force. Doesn't really show up much on the stat sheet if you're a defensive player, but he had a great day as well. And this secondary was certainly a problem for Illinois, but Illinois also got the best of them too, especially at the end of the game. And as far as Illinois, Jamal Woods with a sack. Keith Randolph, definitely the defensive MVP if you ask me. He had a good day, 3 tackles for losses and 2 sacks. Seth Coleman as well. The usual suspects for Illinois on that defensive line, wreaking havoc. And as far as the team stats, Northwestern had the edge on Illinois in first downs. They also had the edge in total offense as well. They were able to run the ball pretty successfully on Illinois. Illinois also ran the ball well, 140 yards and 2 touchdowns for them. Passing, Northwestern edged out Illinois. Third downs, both teams were pretty much even. Both 6 of 13 and 5 of 12, an even rate. Both teams had a fourth down conversion. Both teams were good in the red zone. Each had a turnover. And you can see the total yards is nearly even. This was a really good game, if you ask me, a back and forth game and a fairly even game as well. Both teams had a lot of playmakers, and you can see the summary of stats here. It's almost as even as you can get. The players of the game, of course, has to be Isaiah Williams on offense. Tariq Barnes, I would give it to Seth Coleman. He did have a fumble recovery there. Hunter Johnson, without a doubt, had a tremendous game for Northwestern offensively. And A.J. Hampton, he had a big day. He got a tackle for loss, and he had that interception on Isaiah Williams. And look at the commits for Illinois. After that game, Cornelius Taylor committed, another big get for the secondary for this team. Nate Manson as well committed, and Tom Samuel as well. So now Illinois is stacking the tackles, so they will have a lot of tackles coming in next year, and a lot of talent, especially in the secondary, coming in this 2022 class. So this coaching staff couldn't be any more excited about that. And you'll see here, look at the final scores. In these Big Ten games, Ohio State did indeed hold on, and they beat Michigan. Ohio State goes to the Big Ten championship game. They have owned the Big Ten in recent years, and they have owned Michigan. And Ohio State started out the season 0-3, and they come back, and they did just enough. They won the division, and now they're going to Indianapolis to face Nebraska, and Nebraska with a thumping of Iowa on the road. This one is quite surprising if you ask me. Nebraska really took it to them, and both road teams come away. Nebraska dominating Iowa, and Nebraska, of course, known for its defense. They had the best defense in the conference, and they shut down the number one offense in the conference in Iowa, held them to just 10 points. And I'm sure Adrian Martinez had a day for the Cornhuskers, and they are going to the Big Ten championship game. That's the first Big Ten championship appearance for Scott Frost in his tenure at Nebraska. So it'll be Nebraska and Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game. I'll show you the other scores here. Virginia taking out Virginia Tech. So that puts North Carolina in the ACC championship game. What a back and forth end of the season that has been. Some other stats here. Miami beating up on Pittsburgh. Oklahoma over Texas Tech big. They are number 4. These rankings are not official, by the way. I will reveal those to you in the next episode. Florida with a beatdown on Florida State. Auburn pulls out the narrow victory over their rival Alabama in the Iron Bowl. So now Auburn goes into the SEC championship along with Florida. Both teams are 12-0 going into that game. That's going to be a hell of a game there. And you can see the other scores here. Clemson, big over their rival South Carolina. So Clemson remains number 3. North Carolina beat up on Duke. And North Carolina is number 6. They still have a decent shot to get into the playoff. They, of course, will be playing Clemson in the ACC championship game. And for those of you asking about my sliders, I figured I'd show those really quick. I do play on Heisman. So if you've been wondering whether or not I play on Heisman, there you go. And you can pause the video at any point if you want to take a look at these sliders. I try to make my games as realistic as possible, and that's been the goal of this Dynasty for me, to make it as realistic as possible. And these are the sliders that I use. Definitely tweak them a little bit, but these are the sliders that I use for the most realistic game I can get possible. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. That was a hell of a game, an outstanding, exciting finish. And that wraps up the regular season for Illinois, an 8-4 finish. Certainly a season that no one expected. The first one in David Deal's tenure is a massive, massive success. Illinois with 8 wins for the first time since 2007, and they will be going bowling. So for next episode, I'm going to take a break from the game videos and we're going to do something a little bit different. It will not be a recruiting update. We will not touch back on recruiting until the off season. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you kind of like a shorter episode where I'm going to show you the results of the rest of the conference championship games. Now, of course, Nebraska and Ohio State will be playing in the Big Ten, but I will show you the results of the rest of the conference championship games. I will reveal after those what the final college football playoff rankings are. So that will show you who's into the playoff and what all the New Year's Six bowls are. And then, of course, what bowl Illinois will end up being in. They will hopefully be in a decent bowl, finishing with 8 wins. They did finish 5-4 in conference, so that might hold them back a little bit from getting one of the better bowls, but we will see. I will also show the Heisman winner and the awards winners and kind of just show you how all that stuff panned out. And then, of course, we will reveal who the Illini's opponent will be in bowl season and give you a bowl game preview of what's to come. So it'll be a rather shorter episode. So kind of show you guys how the end of the season plays out and show you the different intricacies of this new mod and this kind of stuff that you can do implementing a playoff, and looking forward to see where Illinois will be going bowling this year. It was a great regular season. If you've been watching, I hope you've enjoyed the ride, and we still got more to go. I will see you guys next episode for the bowl and playoff reveal. See you guys then.